ਭਰ ਕੇ
ਮਾਮੀ ਜੀ ਸਾਈਡਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਫ਼ ਕਰ ਲਓ ਤੇ ਵਗਦਾ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਕਰ ਲਓ। ਆ ਵੇਖੋ ਸਫਾਈ ਵੇਖੋ ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਵੇਖੋ। Toronto to Niagara is about 125 kilometers and takes about an hour and 15 minutes at most. And before we get to Niagara, subscribe ही कर लो यार। Niagara is a pretty lit town. It's tacky for some and quite expensive for others. It's a tourist town after all, and a pretty good one. It's best to park your car right in front of this Ferris wheel and then walk your way through the town to get to the ferry start point, and then you can also walk all the way back towards the parking alongside the falls, so you get to see everything. And that's America on the other side of it, and that's the American side of the Niagara Falls. And that's where you go to get to the ferry and to zipline. We are in line to get to the ferry, and once we get to the ferry, I'll shut up and you concentrate on the background commentary. ज़्यादा है फिर भी उन्होंने पता भी ना जाना ही जाना है। पावा उत्ते चल के मैनू ज़्यादा गर्मी लगन लग जानी छेती। आ जाओ ना उत्ते जाना है। The ferry will take you as close possible to the falls, to the Canadian side of the falls, and from the Canadian side you get red rain covers, and from the American side you get blue rain covers.
Life rafts are located at the stern of the boat. In the event of an emergency, please remain calm. An alarm will sound, and you will be directed by our crew members on how to proceed. For your safety, please do not stand on the benches. Do not climb, sit, or stand on the rails. As we make our way up the Niagara River, look to port or the left side of the boat where we will pass the American Falls. It can best be described as the American side of Niagara Falls, which in comparison is a smaller waterfall that lies far to the left of the portion of the falls and is located between Prospect Point and Luna Island. According to scientific study and historical research, it has been concluded that the American Falls will eventually transform into a succession of descending rapids due to natural forces of erosion. The high flow rate of water causes the fall of large sections of bedrock from the American Falls, which is composed of soft shale and limestone. Though the height of the American Falls is higher than the Canadian counterpart, no daredevil ever preferred to go over the American Falls. All stunts were performed from the Canadian Horseshoe Falls, which is more popular with its immense water flow rate and shape. The height of the American Falls stands at 180 feet or 56 meters high. Its crest line, 1,075 feet or 328 meters wide. Its water flow, 75,000 gallons or 8,800 liters per second. And a recent notable rock fall. In 1954, a large section broke off and fell near the end of Prospect Point. Downriver from its current location. Erosion was a major issue associated with Canadian Falls. The average rate of erosion of Niagara Falls was as much as 1 meter per year until the early 1950s. Since then, the water diversion channels and canals used for generating electricity have decreased the water flow, reducing the erosion of Niagara Falls, and to this day, Niagara Falls remains a clean and significant source of hydroelectric power. There are over 500 waterfalls in the world taller, but Niagara Falls is the biggest waterfall in the world by volume of water flown, at an average of 750,000 gallons per second. Niagara Falls' interesting facts include the white foam floating on the water is dissolved limestone and is created naturally due to the massive erosion forces of falling water. The height of the Canadian Falls is 170 feet or 52 meters. The estimated crest line, 2,200 feet or 670 meters wide. And the depth of the river at the base of the falls, 184 feet or 56 meters deep. Witness the awesome natural beauty and power of Niagara Falls.
That's how close you get, and that's how it looks from above. For food with the best view, you have got Queen Victoria's Place, right next to the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls.